Early one morning the sun was shining and he was laying in bed, wondering if she had changed at all and if her hair was still red. Her folks, they said their lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like mama's homemade dress, papa's bank book wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the old East Coast. Lord knows I paid my dues getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. So we drove that car as far as we could, and we abandoned it out west. Splitting up on the docks that night, we both agreed that it was best. Till she turned around and looked at me. I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we're gonna meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place. I stopped it for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. Later on, as the crowd thinned down, I was gonna do the same. She was standing there in back of my chair and said to me, "Don't I know your name?" Well, I must have muttered something under my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit it felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said. You look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by a friend of mine from the 15th century. Well, all those words came ringing true and burned like coals, pouring off of the page like it's written in my soul for me to use, tangled up in blue. Well, I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution was in the air, until he started into dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. He had to sell everything he owned and froze up inside. One day the bottom fell out and I became withdrawn. The only thing I ever know how to do is keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. So now I'm going on back again. I got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Well, some are mathematicians, some are eyesight majors' wives. I don't know how it all got started. I don't know what they're doing with their lives. Me, I'm still on the road and I'm heading for another joint. we always feel the same, just saw it from a different point of view. We were tangled in blue.